here I am again. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'm Dr. Lynda Cramer. Nanu, all my earthbound warriors. I don't care what we want to call ourselves, but you know what, guys? We have to stay in the good energy. I was watching this report this week, and what they're saying is they're now using like energy weaponry, not just the chemtrails, okay? And it's not just the 5G radiation that's coming out of phones and all these other Wi-Fi networks that we use, but they're now using direct energy weaponry to attack those. How do I say this without saying it so I don't get into algorithms? Okay, you know Elon Musk, right? He's been designing all these things. Like one of the things that he wants to work on is telepathy, whereby his robots all talk to each other through Wi-Fi. Now, I know telepathy, which is our inner conscious communication device to other entities, like you to me. We can talk with our thoughts, right? That's telepathy. So what Elon Musk is working on is this same technology whereby his robots are doing it. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but take this one step further, because this guy that I was listening to, he's got this report coming out whereby these robots can listen to our thoughts, they can record our dreams, and most importantly, they can influence, I hope you're listening here, these new devices of new technology, which may be happening, they can now influence our thoughts and energy. What the heck? So this goes against everything that involves karma, free will, universal laws, and heaven's energy. Okay? So what we've got to do, guys, is to protect ourselves first of all. That's the big doozy here. Protect ourselves, right? Secondly, we must identify virtually every thought we have and ask ourselves, is this normal for me to be thinking this? Okay? Now, I'll tell you, we all have rational thinking processes and we all have dreams and goals that we think about every day. I've been thinking about things for the last 2 years that are my goals and dreams. The last week, I've been having like self-doubts coming in. Why do you want that for? You're never going to get it. And then I'm getting you don't deserve it. Where the hell's that coming from? Because that's not typically something I would say to myself. Because I've been through the absolute crappers of people telling me I'm not good enough when I worked with the police. So I know that I don't create those thoughts myself. So I'm getting hammered, and I'm sure a lot of you are too, because we're all on this same path. We're on this, it's not righteousness, okay? We can't say right and wrong. We can't take sides here, okay? Don't do that or else we become them, okay? We love everybody. We put our energy out to be the best for everybody. But when these things, entities, humans, whatever they are, robots with Wi-Fi telepathy like Elon Musk is working on, go Google it. Elon Musk telepathy. If you don't believe me, go research it. So, and also the other thing you can do is Google robots that talk to each other Wi-Fi. It's all out there. So anyway, getting back to where I'm at, we have to do what we can to stay in what we want to be. We can't become what they want us to become. Okay? They're attacking us. You know, let's go back to the jabs. I don't care who had what. I don't care who did what. I don't judge, okay? We all had our life path to do what we had to do, right? However, the government wanted us all to have it. Well, should I just say the government? This is above the government, okay? The ones that we don't see. They wanted, the plan was everybody took it. Now, I was watching this thing by Fauci, and I don't know how this guy is not in jail yet. But in this video, Fauci is saying that he wants everyone jabbed. And in my own personal opinion, he's saying that if you don't get jabbed, they're going to forcibly do it. So let's go there with that. If he wants every single person jabbed, it's not about illness. It's not about for coronavirus. There's something in those jabs that could, as a psychic, I'm hearing could, with a definite, instead of if you're following what I'm saying here. But they could be something in that jab that is turning us off, turning us on, making us think a certain way, like Wi-Fi. Yeah? So we have to protect our energy. We have to protect our thoughts. You know, they've now got this machine that can record your dreams so you can watch your dreams when you wake up. I don't want anybody having access to my dreams because I do have prophetic dreams where things come true. So let's go there. A few times in my life, I have dreamt lotto numbers. But you wake up at 2 a.m, it's black. And you're thinking 14, 2, 16, 18, and 27. And by the time you get the lights on, you get outside to find a pen and paper or something, all you can remember is 4 and 17. So the amount of times that I've dreamt the lotto numbers, can you imagine if they're recording my dreams and they get access to that? And then who do they give that information to is the main concern here. Wow. So we've got to be careful. Protection. Google. Don't just listen to me. Go to Google and say spiritual protection. How to do it. How to do energy protection. So there's all these things out there. Go onto YouTube. There's heaps on YouTube if you've still got access to it. Okay, because we're not going to mention the under 18s failure of the social media ban. Failure. Okay, our government in Australia just proved what a dismal, pathetic, out of touch robot he actually is. And what he's now doing, just to go there, he is now teaching anyone under 16 how to rebuke the system, go against authority, and become a criminal. Because they're all doing it. So it's the biggest laughing stock if you're watching Australia with the under 16 social media ban. It is the most biggest laughing stock that's ever happened, okay? Yeah, our Prime Minister is so out of touch with reality. I'm putting him right. I've said it for 5 years. Australia, Canada, because even though Trudeau's gone, we've still got karma. Australia, Canada, Macron in France, and Starmer in the UK. So those four, they're the countries that we really have to watch because they're the four. Everyone's saying it. There's heaps on YouTube about it. They're the four, in my own personal belief. So that eliminates liability. In my own personal belief, those four countries are the ones right now destroying the whole planet. So you come here for tarot. Thank God. The ones who follow me, the ones who are on the same team with me, thank you so much. I'm going to do everything I bloody can to protect you, help you, support you, and most of all, love you because you're the ones trying. So this week, I'm going to get my book finished. And next Sunday, please come on, because next Sunday, I'm going to be giving it out as PDFs for free to people. Okay? It's only to those who watch my live on Sunday, 9 a.m. Brisbane time. Okay? You've got to be watching live. Okay? Because I'll know by the comments. Because it's for just my, I always put this up about an hour and a half earlier. So you do get about 3 or 4 hour block there to just say hi, put a smiley face, or ask for a card just so I know it's you. So then the people who follow me are getting the freebies of my book. So that's just me committing myself to getting this out in the next week. It's nearly there. It's nearly as a PDF. But it is funny, every now and again I just get an extra line that I've got to put in there. So I really want to just sit down this week, hammer bammers, if she's here today, get it out, okay? Because we need to connect with our higher self. Look at ways to get rid of all this distraction, all this energy attack that we're going through. And most of all, stay in the energy of what we were born and bred to be here for. So, love yous all. Stay tuned. Next Sunday, 9 a.m. Brisbane time. I always put this up at 7:30 a.m. around then. Today was about 10 minutes late because I was having breakfast. But I'm usually uploading this at least an hour early so then you can see who comments already early. So if you do comment early, not only do you get your tarot card, but like Debbie Onley today, being the first one off the rank, she's also getting the Love Dove card. It's a dove and every card starts with the word love. Okay, so let's get into this because I do have some things to do today. I'm going out straight after I finish my live today. It's coming up to the silly season, but of course I want to give out freebies next week. So that'll be the 19th. Oh, I just saw Thursday. You know how I do Free Psychic Day on Thursdays where you ask questions? That's actually Christmas Day. I'm going to plan something special for that day. Okay. Alrighty, so let's get straight into our tarot for today. Debbie Onley, she's our first one off the rank. Please, guys, listen to what I just said before I get into this. We've got to protect ourselves and be aware of the energy that's not ours. Flick that stuff off. Give it. I do not give consent. Nick off, F off, get off me. I say it with conviction to get the energy build up. I don't give you permission, so F off out of me. I swear. Okay, you don't want to see me off camera because I swear at energy. I go there full hilt and batter up and switch that energy out to the universe. I don't send it to anyone specifically because I will never harm or hurt anyone. Okay? But that is how we do this. Whenever you get a thought that you think's not yours, you say, hang on, that's not my thought. Nick off, F off. I don't give you permission. Nick off, get off me. I give you no consent, no right or permission. You cannot access, you cannot utilize, and you have no permission being in my mind, body, soul, spirit, or energy field. I go to all 5. Replay that little bit so you get it. Mind, body, soul, spirit, and energy field. So I go all 5 and say, nick off. So, Deb's Onley, I'm glad you're here, darling girl. Okay, you get the first card. So your card for today is the 5 of Wands. Please go research what this one means for you, okay? I pull all these cards before I start. I've already got 5, 10, about 12 here today, okay? You also get the Love Dove card, which in your case, Debs, is love goes last, which is funny because today you are first in the queue. And love goes last and opens doors for others. So with that, and look up your card as well. Put them together as to what that represents for you today. Okay, darling girl. Alrighty. So That's how I operate today. I do have spots if you do want a private reading from me. I don't charge. I only ask for a contribution if you do want a private one-on-one reading with me. Instruction is below if you do want to get a private reading from me. So now we go over to Billy 3167. Hello, Dr. Lynda Cramer. Can I have a card, please? Thanks. Yes, you can. It's all right, Debbie. I just saw your other comment. Billy, you got the Queen of Swords. Now, even though she's a sword, I love this lady because she's the one that's the do card. She's the doing everything for everybody card. So this could be where you're feeling overwhelmed. It's a week out from Christmas. A week and a half to Christmas, I should say. Actually, we've got a week and a half to Christmas. This is where people go cray. So please, I know this card, the Queen of Swords, okay? Please research it, find your own message, and here is your love dove card. Love goes swimming when it gets hot. So this is all about you staying calm. And isn't it funny how hot and, we get sweaty because we're stressing over Christmas? Everyone gets hot and heavy, okay, at Christmas. So isn't it funny how it's saying cool down, go for a swim, okay, go and just chill. That's what the card's saying to me. So Queen of Swords for you, Billy, 3167. Okay, so there's yours for the day. Okay, if you've just joined, please know next week, please watch. Okay, I will be giving away my free copies of my PDF of my new book. I've just got to get it done into PDF form. I will be giving away before I get it uploaded onto Lulu and all the other book sites out there. Okay, so my good people that watch me, my followers, you're getting it for free. Okay, Colin, M1325, morning Linda, and all well. I've had an extremely interesting week. Nanu, shuz butts. Okay. I've got my little nano here.
Shuzbutt.
Shuzbutt. Nanu, awk from awk. Okay, Robin Williams was the best, wasn't he? Okay, well, you've had an interesting week. Well, you're going to love the interesting card for you that I got. I got you the High Priestess card. Now, Colin, what this card is telling me, even in all the chaos and the weirdness and everything that you're saying is an extremely interesting week, you're still in charge of it. What are you manifesting in all this? So please go look up the High Priestess of what she's doing at this point with creation. And your Love Dove card says, love would smile at every given opportunity so as to spread joy. So there's your two cards for the day, Colin. Pause the screen so you can write it down. Okay. Yep. There's yours. Okay. Wipe my eye. Okay. Let's keep going through because now we've got Julie Youngren. Nanu from unseasonably warm Colorado. It got up to 69 degrees today. Sheesh, I just watched your Australian firefighters calendar review. Lol, yum. May I please have a card and lovey-dovey card? Yes, you can. So, if you do want to have a little feel-good, funny how I just said it like that. If you do want to have a little feel-good, raise your vibration, and you do appreciate a male body, please go watch my review of the firefighters calendar. It's worth it. Whew, that's all I'm going to say. So, Julie Youngren, thank you so much for mentioning that. So, tomorrow here in Australia, we're hitting 35 Celsius, which is probably over 100 Fahrenheit. So, which means that when we get hot, you guys get cold. Yesterday, you got hot. We had actually a cool day here yesterday. We were only in the 70s. So, you're always the opposite to us. And now I'm still seeing a blizzard coming through, okay? So be aware of that, Julie, where you are, okay? It's going to get cold. This is just a little, you know how they have, like, when it's coming into the cold, you get that one hot day and it's like, oh, wow, it's not really going to happen this year. And then boom, you get the big tsunami of snow coming through. That's what I'm seeing. So please get prepared for that. Okay, Julie, you got the Four of Cups. Please go research what this card means for you. And your love dove, so I'll put it up there, Four of Cups, so you can see what it is. Love dove says, love would open doors for others. So there's yours, Julie Youngren. Thank you so much for being here. There you go. Okay, Robert Harris, Nanu. How is the UK this morning? So I've got you and Mel's cards here. Look, there they are. I've already got them. I'm just separating them because Robert's this one here. Okay, Robert Harris says, good morning from the UK. Wishing everyone well, and especially you, Lynda. Oh, you're gorgeous. A peaceful Christmas and an incredibly good 2026 without the drama of 2025 dragging along. Mel sends her love and asks for a card. So I've got your two cards here. Okay. So let's just go there with Robert first. Oh, you got the King of Pentacles. Now, I always say if it's a male that gets the king, it's about you. Okay? This is about you. If you get like the queen, it could be about you, but it's usually about somebody else in your life. But you got the King of Pentacles, Robert. And I'm just going to call you Starman today. I think you know what I'm talking about. Starman waiting in the sky. You know that song? Oh my God. Oh my God. I think I've got to go listen to that song after I finish today. So, Robert, you got the King of Pentacles. And your love dove, because you were here before I started, love would take out the trash and sweep floors. So this is getting you prepared. This is the preparation card. Love would take out the trash and sweep floors, clean up the mess, release all the things in your life you no longer need. So then you start bringing in all the stuff that you do want. Love would take out the trash and sweep floors with the King of Pentacles. So that's for you, Robert. Okay, now Mel, I've got her card here as well. Mel's card. Oh, hang on. So you got the King of Pentacles. This is for Robert, and his wife got the Queen of Cups. I love it how the cards come out, because I don't look before I just shuffle. One pops out, I put it down. I don't look at it, so I don't get the energy of it, because I don't, I then move on to the next person, so my energy goes into their card. But the Queen of Cups for Mel. Oh my goodness. Please go research what that means for Mel. And her love dove card says, love plays games and happy music with friends. So this is all about socializing at this point of year. Okay? Love plays games and happy music with friends. Wow. I think you know what that card already represents for Mel. Okay? Wow, how good is that? So Robert Harris says, Mel sends a love. Yep, Julie Youngren. Hi, everyone. Now, Julie, did I already pull you a card, doll? I did. I had a feeling. Okay, so thank you so much for saying hi. Viola Light 11, good morning from Alberta. How are you, Dr. Lynda? Merry Christmas. I know. It's less than 2 weeks away. But you know what? I don't stress at this point of year, because I'll be honest with you guys. This is I was just trying to work it out. 17, probably 18 years since I've been invited to my family. I don't ever ring. This is, okay, I've got to go there. We all have the option to ring someone and say, how are you going? Would you like to see me for Christmas? Would you like, how about you come over? Okay. I did that for probably 13 years out of the past 17, 18 years. I'd ring my mum in like October and say, hey, family dinner, my place. Okay? I always put the offer out there, but they never came because they always go to my other sister, who is the ultimate one. She puts up the ultimatums. She creates all the drama. She's very opinionated. She smirks when she talks. You know, the people who just go all the time when they talk because they're just so bitter. So they prefer to go to see her. So, which means to me that they prefer to be in that energy field. Yeah. Okay. They don't want to be picked up. They don't want to hear the truth. You know, when COVID started, I was telling them all about it. But that's how they treated me. So I don't see them at all. I'm not expecting a text or a phone call to say, hey, come to dinner now that my dad's died. I'm not expecting that. Okay. Be nice. But even if I did get that message, I'd be still saying, no, you've had 19 years. How about you just spend this time reflecting on what you've done so you can heal before I have to come and put it in your face, okay, at Christmas. So I hope and pray that they are healing what my family has done. But ultimately, when we get stressed at Christmas, we only get stressed because of expectations that we have of fulfilling the needs of other people. We've got to remember that, guys, okay? We only get stressed when we're trying to satisfy everybody else around us. The only person I satisfy for Christmas? Me. If I go and see a friend, if I go and see a family member, that's on me. That's my onus of responsibility, whereby then I calculate the driving distance, the time getting a gift, what to wear, makeup, hair, getting in the car, have I got enough petrol to get there? So all those factors that we put into going to see somebody, is it worth the time and effort of what they put out to us? Too many people stress trying to impress the wrong people. I've done readings every year for people where they say, oh, I don't want to really see my brother. He always gives me the willies. His wife doesn't like me. And I just look at these people and say, then why are you seeing them for? If it's going to cause you stress and you're only trying to appease the family, don't do it. Don't do it. Our mental health is far more important than coming home and having to hit the bottle, take DRUGSs or any other alternative trigger removing substance to help us through what we go through at Christmas. If you love your family and you really want to see them, oh, I love yous for that. Please enjoy your day. You know, I've got friends and they've got kids, grandkids. They all get together with all the in-laws and it's a really big, happy day. No one gets stressed because they all just bring what they can. There's no expectations. And they don't even do presents. It's just bring a plate. You're bringing the potato salad? Cool, I'll bring a cake. You're bringing a turkey? Cool, I'll bring a bowl of veggies. You know, that's how it should be. No stress on Christmas, guys. Okay? If you get stressed, just think about it. What is it that you're trying to live up to? Expectations? Ultimatums? Because when we stress at Christmas, it's not usually for us. It's for others. And nobody else has that right to make us feel a certain way. We have free will to create our own energy field. So as I said at the beginning, time to put up your protections. Okay? Put up your protections. Alrighty? Okay, so let's go there. Viola. I didn't tell you your card. No. Because I've just done Robert, he was the king, and Mel was the queen. So Viola, thank you for patience, for waiting. You got the 8 of Wands, my darling. Viola line. 8 of Wands. Please research this. Have a look at what this represents for you. And you know what? I say what I get told to say. So maybe all that stuff that I've just said could be coming to you at this point too, Viola. Okay, 8 of Wands. I hope this is a good meaning for you. What are they? Are they sheep? They're sheep. I love it when we've got animals on the cards. So you've got the 8 of Wands, and your Love Dove card says, love would make time for playful adventures. Isn't it funny? We've got the sheep, so I'm going to just show you the sheep in there. Playful adventures, like you're in a field of sheep. Maybe this should have been Mel and Robert's card. No, it's for Viola. I love you, Viola Light. Thank you so much. There you go. So there's yours, Viola Light. Okay, thank you so much for being here. Okay, Robert, I just did give Mel a card. You got the king, she got the queen. Oh, my God. I can't tell you how I get really excited when I look at the cards and it's like, what? I love it. Okay, Robert Harris, good evening, Julie. Yay! So Julie Youngren says, Robert, do you have Lola? Robert says, no, I've got 2 cats, Pixie and Ronnie. Pixie and Ronnie are gorgeous. Okay, I've seen photos of them. Robert Harris says, not sure who has. Well, I will tell you guys, it's actually Jim Holland. Jim Holland has Lola, little white terrier dog. Nearly, very, very short-haired little white dog he's got. And then he's also got the black cat called Millie. So Robert's got 2 cats, and Jim Holland has the dog and the cat. Oh, and about 3,000 fish. And I'm not over-exaggerating there. I think he's got like 3,000 fish. Okay, he's got fish tanks. Also. He breeds, oh my God, nearly had the word. Not cichlids. Oh, my God, what are they? Oh, it's a special type of fish anyway. He breeds fish. Okay, so there you go. It's Jim Holland who has Lola. All right, so Robert Harris says Linda will know, and she'll mention who she gets when she gets there. Yes, Robert, because I try to remember things about people, okay? I truly do. I really do appreciate those who watch my lives, watch my videos, email me occasionally, and they also contribute and help me support this channel, okay? Obviously, the more people invest in me, the more I am going to do for people. That's why next Sunday, 9 a.m. Brisbane time, please watch and you've got to comment because I'm going to give away free PDFs of my new book. It's coming! It's like Santa Claus, okay? Okay. Yeah, Julie just said, oh, it's James H. Holland is his surname. He's also in the UK, yes. Okay, so Julie Youngren says, lovely your cats. I have a black cat named Jinx. Oh, Julie, I've got Marigold. Mary got a special treaty this morning. She had a special treaty yesterday. She's supposed to be on a diet. She weighs 7.2 kilos. She's putting on weight. So convert that to pounds. It's about 17 pounds. She's only supposed to be like 10 to 12 pounds. Oops. I keep giving her treats because she's an old cat. She's been through a lot. I want her just to enjoy it. And it's Christmas, for goodness sake. Cats, we've put up our little Christmas tree. It's only a little Christmas tree. But guess what? Under it, Tashi and I, we've already given ourselves our presents. I got Tashi's Christmas present about 3 months ago. And whenever I think about Christmas presents, I always think, why wait till Christmas? Because, I used to work with the police. And so many people would die like 2 weeks before Christmas. And the first thing that like the mother or the father or the partner says, oh, but they're not going to be able to open up their presents. So when I buy something for someone, I usually just give it to them, just in case. We're all mortal. So Tashi got her Christmas present about 2.5 months ago, be about 6 weeks ago, yeah. So if you want to know what I got her, they're bookends because we collect crystals. So they're quite big. They're about this big. It's 2 big crystals. It's actually one big round crystal, but it's been cut in half to make bookends. And she's put all her Stephen King novels in there because she loves Stephen King, thank God, because I got her onto Carrie. She's read Carrie, she's read The Stand, she's read Pet Cemetery, she's read The Overlook Hotel, The Shining. Okay, she's read about 6 of them. She's got about 10 books of Stephen King in there. So she's got these beautiful light blue crystals on the sides now. She loves it. So why would I wait to give her that? I just gave it to her. Because Christmas is just another day. It's like a birthday. Interesting thing the other day, because Dick Van Dyke just turned 100 today. Yay! Someone said, but he's actually been 100 for 9 months because he was in Neutro for 9 months. Ha, ha, ha. Isn't that funny? So there are people now waking up that we are a soul, we are a body since conception. So there's a lot of people now saying we become a human when we're born, but no, I know that it is when there's a spark of light at conception. When the sperm hits the egg, there's actually a spark of energy. That is when the soul, I believe, enters the body. And that's why past life regression people can go back in utero and have memories of things that they can hear. One story I read, there was a lady, she said that she was in her mum's tummy and the mum had a murder in the house, and she remembers hearing the conversation, and so she knew who did it. See what I mean? So if she didn't have a soul before birth, how then did she have that memory? So she actually helped the police and said, oh, yeah, I remember that. So they took her back through hypnosis and she regressed and she said the whole conversation. Wow, isn't that just spot on? So yeah, wow, I love it. So Julie Youngren, you got the eight of wands. No. I've got to go back up a little bit, guys, because I've just lost my place. Oh my God. Where am I? Where are you? Viola. She was the eight of wands. So let me just get back into my comment stream here. Robert, you've got your card. Thank you. Julie got a card. Yep, Robert. Yep, Julie. I love it when you guys are all talking to each other. Okay, Robert, Julie Youngren, Robert. Okay. I have a 3-legged black cat, Ronnie, and a 16-year-old small cat, 2 kilos. Mary, 7.2. Oh, my God. And a Yorkie named Oakley. So we're all talking about our pets now. And you know what? I'm loving that we're talking about pets because they're part of our family. So let me just finish the story. We've got this little Christmas tree. I've already got my presents from my daughter. My daughter's already got her presents from me. So guess who's got presents under the tree? Mary. My cat, who's asleep here under my bed because she just had treats this morning. I went and got her all these treats and wrapped them all up. Oh, my God. So the whole tree is just cat treats under the tree for next year. I love it. I'm looking at the long churros and the little round tins of tuna. She loves her tuna. So I got her just tins of tuna. If we eat them, yeah, well, anyway, she'll get some too. Anyway, so let's just keep going back down. Little wave. Here we go. Little wave. Hi, dear Linda and all here. Sending loving energy and wishes to of appreciation and good things. May I please have a card on how to better support my mum who is caring for my dad. Oh, little wave. One of the hardest things about being human and mortal is what do we do when our parents get old? Because our parents are the one looking after us. Our parents are the ones nurturing, supporting, loving us as well. Should be like that, right? That's why you have kids, so you do that job, isn't it? But then as we grow up, that role changes. I wish that there was more I was doing for my mum. I can imagine what she's going through. She's 83 years old. My dad just died. This is our first Christmas without him. It's going to be hard. So I do have this absolute broken-hearted moment when I think about my mum. I wish I was there. I wish I was supportive. I wish I could just turn up and just say, hey, what do you want? I used to turn up with just food. I used to make stews, take them over. I'd go and get groceries, take them over to my sister's place because she used to make food for mum as well. But we've got to remember what's reciprocal. And it's hard, especially when we learn that our parents have got their own lives to lead as well. We all sign up to do jobs. We all sign up for our life and our life path. Oh, little wave. It's hard with parents, I know, because we feel obligated because they raised us. We wouldn't be here without them. But then on the other hand, you're an adult. You want to have your own life. You want to go and see your friends, go to work, entertain friends and look after your own pets, etc., whatever it is in your life. So it's a hard one. So I really hope this card helps you today, Ava. Okay? Little wave. I know. You've said it a few times. Your name's Adva. Okay? Knight of Swords. Little wave. Knight of Swords. Okay? I hope this helps you when you read about it in a way to get through with what your parents are going through. It's a Knight of Swords. And your love dove, love protects the young from harm. Now, isn't this an interesting card because we're talking about your parents? But love protects the young from harm. So I hope and pray this has some sort of special meaning for you. Okay? And as usual, little wave, I love you. Okay? I haven't been on emails much. I will be getting onto my emails tomorrow. Okay? Tomorrow is definitely my day because I'm going to be on the computer all day tomorrow. So I will check my emails. Okay? So let's keep going. Joko Paranormal. Hello, Linda. I hope you're having a great day so far. May I please have a card? Yes. You got one of the 5 best cards in the deck. Joko Paranormal, buckle up because you got the Fool card. This is a very powerful card. This is more powerful than the Magician card and the High Priestess card because the Fool is the one who sits back, observes, watches, and then manifests the reality that they want. So, Joko Paranormal, you got the Fool. And your love dove card says, love has no need to fabricate stories and tell lies. So that's exactly what the Fool does. They sit back, they observe, they take notes, they learn how to treat others, negotiate with others to get what they want. So there's the manifestation in there. So I hope and pray you go and research what those two mean together. Pause the screen, write it down. Okay? Okay. Hammer Bammers is on deck. Yay! Hammer Bammers, look how busy it is already. Show's not even started. You deserve this and a million times more, beautiful. If I'm not too late, could I get a tarot card too? I do. You do, Hammer Bammers. Okay? Alrighty. Thank you so much for commenting before I started. People who comment before I go live, they also get the Love Dove card, okay? All right. After I go live, because I know where I'm up to because I've already pulled the cards out, I have to start shuffling and you only get the one card because I don't do both decks. Okay, so Hammer Bammers, your card is the 9 of Swords. Hold it there so you can, you don't need to see my head. And it's the 9 of Swords. So you can always pause the screen, write it down. And your Love Dove card says, love would start a creative new project. Ooh, so this is all about your New Year resolutions. Hammer Bammers, What do you want to change? What do you want to stop in your life? New places you want to go? New hobbies that you want to start? What are you willing to let go of so all this stuff comes to you? I was talking to somebody about a week and a half ago, and they said, oh, I don't really do much. I just sit at home and watch TV. And I said, well, why don't you go and get a hobby? So that way they have to create, but they have to let go of staying at home bored. See what I mean? So letting go could be letting go of nothing. Letting go of doing nothing. So you start doing something productive. See what I mean? So Hammer Bammers, love you. And I hope that card means something for you. Okay, now Jimmy Holland's on. I've already sent him his cards. So Jim Holland, his card, just so people want to hear, he says, evening, morning, everyone. Hope all's well. Wolf from Lola. Thanks for my cards, Lenny. I've actually already sent them to him. He got the 7 of Cups and love would think positive thoughts. So I've already sent him his tarot over today with his other little, I don't know if you can see the words on there because of my lighting, but he got the 7. So I've already sent that over to him. Then he's sent me a little video, which I can't watch now, but he's also sent me Lola. Now, I'm pretty sure Jim's not going to complain with me sharing his dog photo. I'm hearing it's okay. So for everybody watching, Rob Harris, Julie Youngren, who are talking about dogs, there's Lola. There's Lola, okay, just because I'm just talking about Jim. I love you, Jim. I'm sure you wouldn't mind. And that is a beautiful photo of Lola. She is such a good dog. Okay, let's keep moving along. Okay, hi, Linda. So good to be here. So am I, Andy. Thank you so much for being here, Pardon me. Now, isn't it funny? A song just came into my head. His name that sings it is John Paul Young. He's an Australian singer. And the song goes, love is in the air, at the rising of the sun. Love is in the air. Dum, da, dum, da, dum, da, dum. And I don't know if I can do it. And I don't know if I feel wise. But there's something, I can't remember the words. It came out in the 70s, 76, something like that. So, Andy, something is happening for you. But there's self-doubts because I'm hearing I don't know if I can do it. So you've got some self-doubts coming in. Maybe go and look at it. The song is called Love is in the Air, and it's by John Paul Young. Okay? Have a look at the lyrics and see if that song means anything for you, Andy. Okay? Love is in the air. Love is in the air. At the rising of the sun. I'll get me singing that all day now. But isn't it funny? It just came to me because I'm thinking about you, okay? Your card is the 10 of Wands. And because you were here early, love would ask for the directions. Ooh. So the love is happening. 10 of Wands. I wonder what the 10 of Wands means. Okay. Please go research. Look, we've got deer in this one. Okay, so please go and have a look at that. Some people even research what does the deer mean. Okay, what's the spiritual meaning of a deer? So, some cards have cats in them. Some have butterflies. Some have rabbits. So I always say if there's a card with a animal, should look at that as well. Okay, so now, Andy, thank you so much for being here. Robert says, hey, Jim, I'm giving Linda permission to pass on my email address. I'm in Puckle not far away. So let me just write this down. I've got to make a note. So give Jim Holland Robert Harris's email. Then it's up to Jim Holland if he emails you back, Robert. Okay. Yay! I love it when people connect on here. It's so good. Okay. Alrighty. So Julie says hi there, Jim, and say hi to Lola. Hugs all around. Nice to see the regular names today. It sure is. So Carol Morris, you're my last one before I have to start shuffling. Oh God, I've just restarted my screen. Look at all the comments coming in. Okay. Let me just go back up to where I am. Oh my goodness. Wow, there's heaps here. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, Carol Morris, you're my last one. Here's your card. You got the Page of Wands. Good news is coming with a page. Pages are always good news coming, okay? Except if you get the sword, it means delays. But news coming for you, Carol Morris. You got the Page of Wands. You're love dove because you're the last one, because then I started my live. Love tells you how it feels about you. So there you go, Carol Morris. There's your cards. Okay, so now no more love dove cards. Sorry, guys, because this is when I started my live. So now I've just got to shuffle my cards. Love you. Let me just shuffle a few times, guys, because I've just added all the other cards that I've had pulled out. So let me just shuffle a little bit. Okay. Love is in the air at the something of the sun. That song came out in like the 70s. Okay, so let's start now. Okay, Caitlin got hers. So Salmania 92. Hello, Linda. Could I have a card, please? Yes, so this is for Salmania 92. Let's get you a card. Hello. So all I do is I just think about the person who's commenting for a card. Oh, that could have been it. That just flicked out then, but I just put it back in. There it is. See how it's just flicked out? There's the card. So sell me. Oh, you got the King of Cups. I'll just hold it back so you can pause the screen to look at what the card looks like. You can pause the screen. King of Cups. Please go research that. Find your own little special message there, okay? Okay, so now we go down to Caitlin. That was Caitlin. Yep. Oh, I've missed one. So that was for Salmania. Okay, I've got to do Caitlin now. Caitlin, sorry, Caitlin, I missed you. Okay, I missed your comment. So Caitlin, think about Caitlin. Caitlin. There it is. It just popped out. Oh, Caitlin, nice card for you. Ace of Pentacles today. Wow. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so that one's for Caitlin. Now, Smiley1987. Hello, may I ask a question? Guys, I'm going to say it. I do 2 lives a week. 9 a.m. Brisbane time. So remember that time so you can convert it. 9 a.m. I always start. On Sunday, 9 a.m. Brisbane time, I do tarot. However, on Thursdays, 9 a.m., so if you're in America, it's Wednesday night. If for the tarot, it's right now in America, it's Saturday night, okay? So I do 2 lives a week. Sunday, which is today for me, is tarot. I just pull tarot cards. On Thursday, you can ask questions, okay? Will I move to Sweden? Do you see me getting married next year? All those type questions, okay? Am I getting the promotion at work? All those questions you're quite freely able to ask on a Thursday, 9 a.m. Brisbane time. So go to Google and say, what time is it now in Brisbane? So you can work out when 9 a.m. is so you know when I start. So it's this time, okay? I will be here next Thursday, okay? Obviously, the following Thursday is Christmas Day, so I'm planning a few things there, okay? because I'm going to be overfeeding the ducks. So today is just a tarot day. So Smiley 1987, I'm going to pull you out a tarot card because that's what today is for. If anyone listening does want a private reading from me, I only ask for a contribution through PayPal. I do not charge a set amount. Email me, tell me how much you've sent, and then we set up a time and date that suits us both, and I send you a Zoom call. I've got heaps of spots this week and next week, okay? So, Smiley, 1987, you got the Wheel of Fortune card. Now, I always give a warning with this one. Be careful what you think about, because if you think it, it's on the wheel. So if you're filling your head with self-doubts, all those self-doubts are on your wheel. And when you spin that, chunk, 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 you don't want it to land on something negative. So fill your thoughts with good, loving energy at this point, okay? You got the Wheel of Fortune, and I love it. Okay, Jojo. Okay. Hi, Linda. Let me know my future with what I'm thinking. Draw a card, love you, and thank you. Okay, Jojo, I'm only pulling cards today. Okay. Whoa, I got your card. Oh, you got the moon card. I'm pretty sure you've had the moon before, Joe. Please go research what the moon means, okay? There it is for you, the moon card. Okay. Diana K, USA. Hi, Linda. Fired from my job. Oh, what? 2 weeks before Christmas? What? I don't know how these people think that they're getting away with what they're doing to us. Who in their right mind does that? Like, you've just had Halloween, Thanksgiving, which I know in America you spend a lot of money on, and now come out to Christmas, so you've got 3 boom, boom, booms of expenses on top of bills and the utilities and all the rest of it. Oh my God, how the hell do they do this sort of thing? Diana, I'd like you to email me. My email is in the description, Linda@LindaRay. I'm happy to do you a full card spread. I'll do it for free. I'm happy to do that for you. Happy Merry Christmas from me. Give you some hope. I hope it gives you hope, because some of the cards can mean otherwise, right? Oh my God. That's disturbing. I'm so upset for you, Diana K. I am so sorry. Heartless. That's the word that's coming to my heart. From coming into my head, heartless. Oh my God. Come on, one card for Diana. It's going to be okay. She just said it's going to be okay. Let's get you a card. Card, please. Did you just see that? I said card, please, and it just slid out. All right, 9 of Swords, Diana K. Oh, my God. I'm just going to write that one down. 9 Swords. Okay, 9 of Swords I just got for you, darling. Oh, my gosh. Honey girl. Look at you lying in bed. That's you, lying in bed. Now, what's on the window? Now, there's an owl. I'd like you to look at the owl. Do spiritual lookup of what does an owl mean, spiritual? Spiritual meaning of an owl, because there's an owl there. So when you look at the card, which is the 9 of Swords, also look at the definition of what that owl represents. Oh my God, Diana, please know I'm going to be sending you heaps of love. I'll send you heaps of support. I've written you down with that card, so I'm going to Google it too so that I can send you some energy. Oh my God, that is horrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. All right, but I do have to keep going with my cards here. All things must pass. Hope you're doing well. May I have a card? Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing okay. All things must pass. Card for you. Okay, I know you're on my list. Oh, I know. You're right there. Oh, I know who you are. Oh, God. My brain's a sieve. Okay? My brain is a sieve. All things must pass. I'm a dill some days. Now, you got the King of Cups just flicked out. Yay! So, for anyone watching that didn't see the beginning, I'm just going to say it while All Things Must Pass can write down their card, the King of Cups, to look up. Next week, stay tuned. Comment during my live because I'm going to be giving away the free PDFs of my new book. It is called the Higher Self Meditation Handbook. We need it so badly right now. How to, what's happening with society. I go into why we don't fit in, all the symptomology that we're now feeling, how we, if we are connected to this three-dimensional world, how we feel. I've got all that in there as part of our ego. What is ego? I talk about separation from ego to higher self. I talk about ways to connect, and then I go into, there's 4 different meditations in the book. One is how to let go of your ego. One is how to connect with your higher self, because that's the handbook. And then I've got another one, the I am, I have as I do meditation. And then I've also got the water meditation. So there's 4 types of meditations in there, as well as the difference between ego and our higher self. So stay tuned. It's going to come out next week. Okay. I just remembered something I had to write down. Sorry, guys. Hang on. Okay. Alrighty. So, all things must pass. You just got your card. I'll give you a card. My brain's a sieve. Sorry. Okay. Barbara Byers. Good morning, Linda. You're sounding better. Yay. I'd appreciate a card if I'm lucky enough to be in time. Oh, you are? Yes. Cheers, New Zealand. A meow to Mary. Oh. Meow Meow's got a treaty this morning. She's got all treaties under the Christmas tree. I hope it doesn't kill her with all the treats that she's getting. But it's Christmas. She can go on a diet. Well, she's already on a diet. She'll go on more of a diet after Christmas. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay, come on, let's get a card for Barbara Byers, New Zealand. Come on. Card for Barbara. Come on, we know she's coming through. Where is she? As you can see, I always do this live after I start my live. Okay. Oh, there it is. It just flipped out. Oh, nice card for you, Barbara. Itchy nose today, sorry. You got the Ace of Wands. I love my cards. Look at that one. Isn't that just really special? Ace of Wands. Okay. Julie Youngren says, don't okay. Sorry to hear about your card. Yep. Kimmy. Now, I saw your name there, Kimmy. I was thinking about you and the card just flipped out. So this is yours, Kimmy. You got the Knight of Cups. Wow. Knight of Cups. Please go research what he looks like. Now, I'm seeing there's an animal in here. There is an animal. What are you? It's a big mouse or a rat. So I say, when you're looking at my cards, there's an animal down here. Looks like a rat just here. So please research what does a rat mean spiritually as well, and then put that into context with your card as well. They don't put these animals on there just for the show of it. There's always some sort of special meaning. Okay? Okay, so there's your card, Kimmy. So now we've got oh God, I always muck up your name. I'm so sorry. Okay. Peregrinius fella. Hi, Linda. I have a very special, important Zoom meeting tomorrow night. Last one for the year. Do you think that my main question about a chair will finally be answered? Chair. I just heard yes. Be prepared for the answer. Sometimes we don't get the answer we want, but an answer you will be given. I love it when she talks in old school. I was just repeating what she just said. So I hope I can remember what she just said. The answer that we want may not be the answer that's given. Okay? So just remember that little part. Do your breathing techniques before you do your zone. And you got the Four of Cups. So Perigonus fella, say hello to Disco for me. Okay? Four of Cups, please go research. And look, you've got the animals too. So you've got a white mouse. And you've also got some birds here as well. Okay? There you go, the Four of Cups to look up. Okay, so Diana Kay says, thank you. Diana Kay, work performance, I was given 0 warning. I believe it's for the best for me because they had to lie. I also feel super relieved no longer to be there. Of course, everything does happen for a reason, darling. True, 111 ABC, Nanu, you look beautiful today as usual. Thank you. All I did was ponytail though. Okay. May I have a card, please? Thank you so much once again for your help and guidance on last Thursday's session. It will truly help me a lot. Yep, I will be here Thursday, 9 a.m. Brisbane time, guys. I will be answering psychic questions then, no tarots. So please comment your questions so I can zap into her and do those for you. Okay, so True, your card today is the Moon. Okay, you got the Moon card. You got some wolves in there as well. And a crab. Don't forget the crab. Is there anything else in there? No, they're not animals. Okay, so there you go, True. There's your card for today, the Moon. Oh, okay, now let's go back down. We've got Jim Holland. I breed African cichlids. That's what he breeds, cichlids. Their natural habitat is Lake Malawi. I hope I pronounced that right. Just sent you a video to share. Oh, okay, so that's the video. Okay, so let's have a look at Jim's video. Oh, okay, so here's Jim's fishies. Anyone watching? Jim Holland, he breeds cichlids. So there you go, little video that he just sent. I'll just do it again for you. He has a cat called Molly, little black cat. And he also has a dog called Lola. And Lola, whoops, get out of there, is here. I love it when people send me their animal photos, so I share them. Hey, let's do it. It's coming up to Christmas, guys. Anyone listening, if you've got a pet, email me a photo or send it to me on Facebook Messenger. Lynda Ray is me, R-A-E. Send it over to me if you know me on Facebook or email it to me because my email's below. And next week we'll share photos of our pets. Yay! I'd love to see pets. Okay, let's do that next week too. Okay, show us your pets. Next Sunday. Okay. Okay. Viola says, you are correct, Lynda. It spoke to me when you described your family situation and not to stress or try to live up to others' expectations during the silly season. Oh, thank you, Viola, for confirming what I was thinking. Okay. Kimmy, always wished my girls were readers. Oh, Kimmy, I gave you a card earlier, darling, didn't I? Okay. We're going down the list here. KRFSH144. Hi, Lynda. I'm deeply saddened I was not there for my father's passing from dementia. Did he make it across safely? Well, of course he did, darling. It's his path. Don't ever blame yourself because you weren't there. I was with my dad from 7 o'clock till 1 o'clock 6 hours by myself. I had the best conversations with him. And then my family turned up, so I left because I can't be around them. But my dad died at 4 o'clock and I missed it by half an hour. My one true saving grace about this is that my mum was there when he passed. I'm glad she was there. So sometimes we have to take our ego out of the equation. And as much as it's heartbreakingly sad, please know he knew how you felt. And now he definitely knows how you feel. Okay? He's always with you. My dad's been popping into me like every second or third night. He still is. And he died in August. But the whole thing is, guys, with our loved ones, they know everything now. If he's gone through his life review, which most of them have, he knows now what's going on. He sees the perspective of everything going on around him. Okay? So the only one who has to heal is you. One of my videos on my channel, if you click my name, go to playlists and go to heaven information, one of my videos there is, can we heal our life review now? The answer is yes. So go back through all your memories of your dad. Did you say things you didn't mean? Did he do things that you were angry with? Things didn't work out for a reason? Go back through all those memories and ask yourself, could you do anything different? No is always the answer. And then you say, sorry, not to your dad or whoever else we've lost, but we say sorry to ourselves. And we've got to mean it. We go through it, it's like, can we do anything else differently? No, I was only doing what I could at that time. And you put the perspective in there. And you do say sorry to your dad, but you don't have to see your dad to say it. You just put it out there to the universe. And that's how we heal. That's how we find peace. And most of all, that's how we create love. So we do go to heaven. Okay? Because the more we hang on to regrets, usually over, oh, I wish I'd done that, wish I'd done that. If we hang on to that energy, we can, because I've seen it, create hell. Hell is just a constraint of our consciousness. Hell's not real. It's only our conscious thoughts creating an existence based on all our emotions. Our emotions are energy. Our energy creates our consciousness. So I always say, if you want to go to heaven, start healing now. Okay? Your dad's passed over. It's all good. Okay? The only person now you've got to think about is you. I hope that helps you, darling. Okay? Yeah, so let's get you a card as well. Okay. Oops, there it is. It just popped out. Judgment. Wow. KRFSH 144. You got the Judgment card. Karma. Please look at this number. It's number 20 in the Major Arcana, the Judgment card. Because the only person that you need to judge now is you, darling. Okay? Please look through my playlists. If you go into my channel, click my name, and have a look at my playlist. I've got one there all about heaven information, what happens in heaven. Because I was there. I was in heaven for 5 years. I saw a lot of things. I learned a lot of things. Okay? Yeah, it's all, did he make it across safely? Yeah. Okay? Look after you, darling. So keep going down the list. Little Wave says, thanks so much, dear Linda, for the reading and for your great care. Love you, darling. Okay, Kimmy says, Thank you, Linda. I had messaged you a while back with the question, when the soul enters the body. I'm now hearing the answer to my question. Not certain if it was coincidence, but thank you just the same. And I do apologize if I missed your message. You know, sometimes when interviews drop or I bring out a new book and it's advertised somehow, because I don't do it, other people promote my book. Please know I can get up to 200 to 300 emails a day. But right now I'm only getting about 5 a day because I haven't done much for a while. So good time to come and have a chat to me if you do. I'm getting onto my emails tomorrow, guys. Okay? Yeah. All right. So there you go, Kimmy. Everything does happen for a reason. Okay. Julie Youngren says Lola is a Jack Russell. Yeah. Yep. She is lovely. Okay. Julie Youngren. Okay. I'm just refreshing my screen. Bear with me, guys. I'm just refreshing my screen here. Oh my God. Let me just go back up. Okay, here I am. Okay. Julie says that Robert Harris, please say hi to your dear wife Mel for me. Oh, I love it when you guys talk to each other. Okay. Thank you, Julie. Lola is a cutie, said Colin. Yay! KRFSH11144, first live, good to know tonight is Sunday. Yeah, so I do 2 lives a week. Sunday, today, for me, because it's Saturday in the US, tarot. Thursday. Now, you can go back into my lives and have a look at what I did last week. Okay? So everyone asks questions, and I give her comes through, and we talk about answers, okay, because it's like two psychics for one, okay, because my lady's always on. So there you go, KFRSH, I think I got that right, 144. You're welcome to be here. Thank you so much for being here, okay? Love your work. Tarot today, yes. Jojo, please call me Josie Science. Yeah, I know, it's okay, Josie Science. You've got 2 names on here, okay? I don't know what will be of my future with LIUCVM, but if you can, let me know what you see. It's like the same thing as asking if I got a promotion. I don't really answer questions today. Today's tarot, Joe. You've got to come through Thursday morning, 9 a.m., okay? Ask these questions then, okay? Will things work in my favor as I put in the work? Everything always does work in our favor, okay? Let's go there. One of the best stories I love talking about is a guy. He was a multi-millionaire, okay? Multi-millionaire, working 15-hour days. His family were always coming to him. Give me this, give me that. I need a new car. I can't afford a house. Can you buy me a house? He got so jack sick of everybody coming to him and asking for money, money, money. Guess what he did? He gave up his job. He kept the money. But he thought, I'm going to become a homeless guy. Now, this is a real story. I met this guy while I was working with the police. He lived on a mattress in the middle of a roundabout. Do you know what a roundabout is, where cars go around instead of like intersections? They put a round thing so you drive around it. He used to live on there. And of a day, because of the hot sun in Brisbane, he'd go and sit under the shops where they had seats. And he looked like a homeless guy, but he was a multi-millionaire. So I'll tell you what he did. He did his life right. Because where he was now, as a homeless guy, he got robbed. And that's how I met him, because he had to come into the police station and I helped him do up his statement. Okay? He told me his story. We had a lovely conversation. He was one of my best friends in the police. Because I love that I deal with people so well. But getting back to his story, he said, I love what I do now, because where I used to be as a high-tech millionaire, nearly billionaire, everyone used to just say, gimme, gimme, gimme. But now that he lives on the street, only the genuine, true people come up and have a chat with him. All the snotty ones just walk past, oh, God, a homeless guy, can't talk to him. Some people give him money, but he doesn't realize he's not there for the money. See what I mean? when we want to do our life right, will things work out in my favour, Josie Science? You've got to remember the bigger picture here. We are put into positions where we are better people. And that guy, he was the classic example to just walk away from everything and have nothing. He had money in the bank, okay? So he could eat. He used to eat in restaurants every day, but he used to just sleep on a mattress in the middle of the roundabout because people now were circling him. Think of this as an ironic, but it's the metaphor. People are going around him every day. So he's got all these people around him, but he only interacts with the ones who are genuine now instead of all the selfish ones. He got robbed. He was in the police station. I helped take photos of him because he had bruises on his face where he got hit. So think of it that way. If he hadn't been on the home, living on the street, and if someone didn't attack him that Thursday night, so he came to see me on the Friday morning, I'd never have met him. And I'd never have had a message to tell you today about how when our life goes right, it doesn't mean it's something that you want. Because karma doesn't give us what we want. Karma gives us what we need. What a message coming up to Christmas. And it makes me cry every time I think about it. We don't get what we want. We get what we need. You're studying, you're doing all the work. So if it all flops and falls apart, guess what? You weren't destined to do it. You'll go on and find something else that makes you happy and more passionate. So just remember that, darling. Okay? Be patient. You're a young girl. You've got the whole world ahead of you. Just remember that. Okay? Okay. Don't get my tone wrong, Linda, my dear friend, it's that there isn't enough room to type. It's okay, Joe. Okay, Josie Science. Okay? It's all good. Just be patient. All right? All things must pass. Thank you, Linda, going to make an appointment with you. Blessings. Oh, you're so gorgeous. Mel Talbot, 1111. Hi, beautiful lady. Hello to you too. I love you for being here. I have all of your other books and I'm excited for the next one. I would love and appreciate a card if time permits, of course. So be here next Thursday. Okay? No, Sunday. Oh, God, I get my times up. My brains are scattered today. Okay? Next Sunday, 9 a.m. Brisbane time. Anyone who's here, all you got to do, well, I'll give you the instructions next week. So at this point, just watch next week. Okay? Watch next week. Yay. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Mel Talbot, card please. Come on. Card for Mel. Where? Oh, there it goes. It just popped out. Oh, nice little card for you, Mel Talbot. 7 of Cups just popped out. Look, you got some doves in here. Whatever's coming out of that one. Coins. Oh, I hope that's money. Stars, fire. Oh, look at them all. Wow, all the different cups with all the... There's a rainbow in this one. There's a dove in that one, plant in that one. So every cup is different. Wow. So this is options. This is like the Wheel of Fortune card. 7 of Cups. There you go, Mel. I hope that card means something for you. Please Google it. Look it up. 7 of Cups. Yep, 7 of Cups. Okay. Yay. All right. Diana Kay says, Dear Linda, thank you for your kindness, empathy, and consoling words. Oh, I try. The firing was heartless. Oh, I hear you. It was awful. I outperform in my jobs with integrity and kindness. Lies, greed, power at the root of the act. So why would you want to be in that toxic environment? The universe has just given you the best opportunity of her life to get you out of there, reassess, and go on and make greatness in your life next year. Please use this time to really stock and gather who you are, what your assets are, and who you truly want to be for the next employer, who will probably value you 10,000 times more than the last one. Okay? You're gorgeous, Diana. Okay? Look at the fishies. I know why, because you saw the video of Jim Holland's fish. Okay, I'm so sorry you experienced this last year. I hope you were blessed so much since then. Like Linda's lady said, it's going to be okay. It hurts. I'm convinced I have lessons in this life. Absolutely. Okay, True1111 says, Dr. Lynda, would you please share your personal tips on how to increase our intuition and sixth sense? Thank you so much. I already have. So I have 4 books. The first one is 5 Years in Heaven. This is the story when I died. The Teachings of Heaven is a full book of how to raise your vibration exercises and techniques. Everything from like attracting like, getting rid of negative emotions, how to pray, meditation techniques. Everything is in there. How to release. What are the universal laws? I've got them all in there. Breathing techniques, daily affirmations, how to surrender the past, how to heal yourself. It's all in this book. I have a book called Psychics Explained. The science between how do we become a psychic. I talk about scientific formulas like thermodynamics, which creates energy, which is heat. So I've got Psychics Explained with all the psychic abilities in there, how to get them, how to get rid of them if you don't want them. I've got Ghosts Explained. What are ghosts? What are spirits? What's the difference? I've got photos of the ghosts that I've taken photos of myself. I don't use other people's photos. I've got real ghost stories in there, how to communicate with our dead grandfather, for an example. So that's Ghosts Explained. And then the last one that I have is Spirit Guides and Life Paths Explained. They're all listed on my website, lindaray.info. All I ask for is a contribution. I don't charge for my books. So if you do want, I've got 4 at the moment. Next week I'll have 5. So the next one I've got is the Higher Self Meditation Handbook, which is all meditation techniques on how to connect. So there's my books if you want my books. Also, on my YouTube channel, click my name, go to playlists. I have playlists there on psychic information, how to raise your vibration, everything you're asking about there. I also have personal development, why we should never say why, how to get rid of hate, how to raise your vibration, how to stop energy attacks. I've got over 600 videos. They're all free to watch, okay? So please go and listen. All my videos are on my channel. Click my name, go to the word playlist, and then just scroll away. Okay? There you go, True111. I hope you've got time to listen to. Well, people listen to my videos while they're driving because it's just me sitting there talking. So you don't have to watch. I don't do graphics because I'm not that sort of person. I prefer you to be making dinner and listening to me while you're making dinner. People listen to me while they're in the shower, which I don't want a visual of that one. Thank God I don't get videos. But some people also listen to me when they're driving or if they're on their bus and they've got their earphones in. Okay? So there you go. Okay, Josie Science says, no, I must continue with this. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, of course, keep going. I'm not telling you not to do it. Okay, KRFSH144. Thank you, Linda, for the wonderful advice. Much love. Lisa, thank you for letting me know your name. So that is me for today, guys. If you do want a private reading from me, I do have spots available this week. Come in. All you got to do is make a contribution. Email me. Tell me how much you've sent. And then we discuss time and dates, and I send you a Zoom link so we get up to an hour and a half. One-on-one. Some people come to me for psychic readings. Some want just development. Some just want to talk about when I died and went to heaven. They want to know if their grandfather's there, okay, or their loved one. So here we go. Lord Barry, hello. Hi, Lynda. The title was added to my name as a ruse for my friend. Thought you might recognize the minion logo. Yep. Big hugs, Barry. No card needed. Well, Barry, I always do cards. The universe would not like me if you were here commenting on Tarot Day and I didn't give you one. Love Lord Barry. Oh my goodness. And your card just popped out. Oh, look at this. King of Pentacles. So there you go, Lord Barry. You got the magic King of Pentacles. There you go. It's up to you whether you look it up. There's your free will for the day, as long as I offer it. King of Pentacles. Okay, so that's me for today. I will be here, same bat time, same bat channel, next Thursday. No tarot on Thursdays. I do psychic questions. Okay, thank you. I love you, Lord Barry. You're gorgeous. Okay, so that's it for me today, guys. I've been here for an hour and a half. I've got things to do because it is coming up to Christmas. I hope every one of you stays sane during the silly season. Stay in love. And as I said right at the beginning, stay out of the chaos and the energy attacks that we're all receiving at this point. Nanu to you too, Barry. I'm out of here. I'll be here Thursday as a live psychic question day. 9 a.m. Brisbane time. Okay, so until then, love yous all, stay in love, and most importantly, be true to yourself. Love yous. Bye.